Alright, this is going to be an easy lunar event completion. Here's what you're going to do. I'll show you this. You're simply going to just start any nightmare dungeon. Doesn't really matter what. You don't have to worry about completing it too much. Just kind of run through it and boom. Get yourself your little lunar event right there, as you just saw. I have been doing this all day and my lunar event is pretty much complete. I just ran nightmare after nightmare after nightmare and I was able to find pretty much every single lunar that I need. Now in some of these you can find 2, so you may want to go through and complete the whole dungeon. Otherwise you can just, you know, start a lunar event, start the dungeon, get the first one, get out, reset dungeon, start again. I've been running through them to completion just to see if there's been more than one, and there have been several where I have found at least 2. So if you really want to get through the lunar event nice and quick and easy, don't waste your time on trying to do it in the Helltide areas or the Whispering Winds areas. Just do the nightmare dungeons. Go craft you as many nightmare dungeons as you can and start whipping through them. You really only need to craft 1 nightmare dungeon if you don't have any nightmare dungeon keys, because every time you complete a nightmare dungeon you will get a new nightmare dungeon key. So in this case we just need to kill 12 more people. I swear to gosh, I'm not getting my blood cooldowns. I'm trying to rush through this too quick. Not that I need the journal page. Okay, so but in this one I'm just going to skip all the fighting because I don't have to do anything other than return stuff to the pedestals. So I'm only going to kill when I need to kill, just to pick up the pedestal. Then I'm going to take off running and see if we can find us another statue in here. If not, then I probably won't even waste my time finishing it, because there really won't be a point. Not worried about doing any events. Oh, look at that. We found a witch's power. Not that I needed the witch's power. I already have them all. Let's run down through here. See if we get another statue. No. So we'll just go kill the boss and move on. Right, boss is dead, dungeon's dead. We'll pick up what we needed. Really, guys, go away. Head back to town. I'm not even going to waste time. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to get me the next dungeon, start it. And we're just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to run through and I'm going to try to find the statue. Kill one I gotta kill just to get past parts, but for the most part I'm not really looking to waste my time on anything here. All I'm trying to do is run through and find the statues. You're pretty much guaranteed a statue, at least one, per nightmare dungeon. But again, like I said, I've had areas where I've found two. So let's see if we find one in here. Pick up the little mechanical box. We're going to run away. And there's our statue. So I'm going to kill what I got to kill just to get past all these guys so I can at least grab the statue without getting annoyed. Got my statue power. Boom. We'll destroy everything right there just to get away. Ooh. Nice little axe. Probably won't need it. Then I'm going to run around again. I'm going to try to find another one. Again, I'm not really wasting a whole lot of time here. I'm just trying to run through. You are always guaranteed at least one statue per nightmare dungeon. And sometimes you'll get two. I'm kind of hoping I'll find a second one through here. It'd be nice. Not seeing anything down there. Nothing here. Nothing. 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 We'll go around this way. Alright, there's the end. No other statues in this one. Alright, that's fine. And we'll leave. Again, not going to waste any time once I get to town here. I'm just going to go and open up another one. Tree of Whispers is telling me that I got a tree that's finished. Oh. Hold on a second there. We had the purple. Does that mean we're done with that quest? No, it's just Whispers of the Dead. Alright, not worried about that. Pretty sure I only need like one or two more of these little statues. And then I'm going to be done with this quest altogether for the Lunar Event. And it honestly did not take long. See, there we go. Nightmare Dungeon. We're Conduit, which is like the worst one to get. Conduits are just, they suck this season. Now, to the best of my knowledge, you do not have to complete the dungeon if you don't want to. I just do it to do it. Get a little extra experience out of it. And after all, trying to get to 300 like everybody else. We'll get our idols. Boom. Is there one down in here? Nothing. I really wish you could use the horse in here to run around. It would be so much nicer. Alright, nothing here. Let's see if we get a second one in here. I've always gotten at least one guaranteed. But there have been a couple where I found two. There you go. There's the second one in here. Look at that. We'll kill everybody here. Not going to do that event. I don't care to do the events. I'm just trying to get through this. Oh, it wants me to slay all enemies. So in order to complete this, I have to kill everyone and everything. Alright, so let's just do that. See if we can, we got one person remaining. They're dead. This tunnel's completed. Give me my stuff. We'll go back to town. So there you have it. I just did 3 dungeons in a row. Every single nightmare dungeon, I got one of the Lunar Event statues. I was able to click on it. Boom. Got what I needed. The final one, we got a third tunnel. Or a third, not a third tunnel, but a third Lunar Event statue. And I kid you not, for this Lunar Event, I've probably spent maybe an hour to an hour and a half constantly running these nightmare dungeons, because otherwise I don't run them. And as you can see, all of my stuff is pretty much filled up. I've just got these last 2 to do, and this one is pretty much 3/4 of the way done, right? And then I'm going to get this spark here, which will give me my 4th spark, I believe. I think I already got 3 sparks. No, I got 4 sparks already. One of those sparks was from completing the overall seasonal event for the witches. The other 2 sparks that I got were from crushing, actually I think I got 3 sparks from crushing spare items. No, I only crushed 2 things. I only had 2 things that were dupes. So it might have been in one of these caches already that I got a spark, and now I'm going to get another spark here. But in either case, it's like there's 3 different sets of sparks you can earn at least. You've got your Witch's Whispers to complete. You'll get your spark there. You can get a spark by doing the Lunar Event, right? And then, of course, you can crush mythics if you get duplicate mythics. But this video is mostly to focus on the Lunar Events. It's a really easy way to find your Lunar Event items. As you can see, my witch's stuff is all done. Yeah, it was 2 sparks that I got from here. So the Greater Elements of Witchcraft, and then the Resplendent Coven Crate. That's where I got that. There was a spark in here. And so now I'm going to get a 5th spark when I complete the Lunar Event. Which, again, all I'm going to do is keep running the remainder of the Nightmare Dungeons that I have. I'll get at least 1 Lunar Event statue per Nightmare Dungeon, which is fine. So like I said, I'm running through it. I'm only completing what I absolutely need to complete in order to get through the dungeon as quickly as possible, because sometimes there is 2 lunar event statues per dungeon. Always at least 1, but sometimes 2. Quick, simple, easy way to get through it. You don't have to sit here and run around all these little, whispering winds and trying to find them in here or in the hell tides or whatever. Just go straight for the nightmare dungeons. It's the fastest, easiest way to do it. A friend of mine mentioned it to me. I really wish other people would put it in their videos or on their sites, like Max Roll or somebody. A lot of them tell you where you can find these things, but what they don't tell you is that you can consistently always find them in Nightmare Dungeons. They just say Nightmare Dungeons, Whispers in the Wind, or Hell Tides. Screw all that. Just go straight for Nightmare Dungeons. It's guaranteed 1 lunar event statue per Nightmare Dungeon, guaranteed every time, sometimes 2. You'll get through the lunar event much, much quicker, especially considering you only got like a week to 2 weeks to complete it before it's gone. So that's my tip for the lunar event. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, as everybody else says. And hopefully I'll be able to continue making videos like this as time goes on. All right. Later.